If you move with this change, you will bear witness to all that is. Hello, hello. Welcome back or welcome to Soul Whispers with Michelle. I'm so happy to have you here with me. This is a soul-led message, which means if it doesn't resonate deep within, or if you're fighting with the story in any sort of way, to please leave it behind for the soul that it is meant to find. May love hold you. May truth guide you. And may you be released from whatever is not yours. Now, if that was all you needed to hear, please hit the like button on your way out, and I thank you for coming. If you'd like to dive further in and see what is going on within this season of your soul's journey, then follow along with me. Okay, so this is pretty interesting. I do feel like, man, my collective, you are a deep bunch of coconuts. Ooh, I don't even know where that came from, but I like it. So if you move with this change, bearing witness to all that is, the way that I see that playing out is you see everything for what it is. This is both an amazing card or a heavy energy and also a light energy, because you see the beauty in the whole entire world, but you also see the suffering. You see what causes the suffering. You understand. It's like you're, again, literally bearing witness to all, and only as an observer. It's like, instead of being duality, instead of having to pick left or right, right or wrong, this or that, you're seeing. You're not picking, you're just observing and seeing, again, bearing witness to everything that is, and at an energetic level, understanding everything has its place. Even the things that some may say are pretty evil and, well, just terrible. Everything has a place, even those nasty things. So that's super interesting. Let's see what season of life you are currently in. We have the Judge. This makes sense for me, especially with this card, because we're talking about cause and effect. To me, the Judge is, this happens and now this happens. And so when we are looking at that Thanatos and bearing witness to all that is, it's not that you are judging, it's just you're seeing that this led to this. And then you understand, for example, you understand that if somebody hurts someone, I can understand why they would give an attitude or why they might be vengeful. The problem, or not the problem, but then what comes in is, if this person takes that vengeance out on this person, then you see, okay, like, I understand why this person did what they did, but now they're perpetuating that energy by what they did. And so again, you're not judging. This is not about judging it. It's just seeing and understanding what created it. And if we can understand what creates it, it helps us better move through the world, because it's like, if this was created by that, it allows us to navigate with more clarity. And it also allows us to have reverence for certain things too. And also to hold certain sanctities, if you will. Let's see what you're moving away from. We have the Sustainer. Oh, I got this feeling of like, okay, the Sustainer. So it's like you're moving away from having to take care of everybody else. And I think that's why it's really important for you to bear witness. That's why you'll see this. Like, if you go with this change, why you'll bear witness to all that is, because with the Sustainer, it's like, it isn't sustainable for you to continually fix other people's problems. What is sustainable is finding a solution and then allowing that person to apply the solution. And so I feel like you're moving away from having to be the sustainer for everybody else. And perhaps you're moving, well, let's see, what are you moving towards? We have the shaman. Yeah, I really feel like this is for someone who just, you understand, maybe you're an empath. This is for someone who truly, it's like you just want to help people. And I think in part, empaths are more susceptible to wanting to help people because they feel their other person's emotions so strongly because they as their own. And so when they take on that pain, they want the pain to end within them. So it's like, if I can fix this person's pain, I won't be experiencing the pain either because I'm experiencing it because of them. And you moving away from the sustainer and into the shaman, to me, is more of, I can't fix that for you. I can only tell you what I see and then give it to you to do what you will with it. And this comes into play of bearing witness to all that is, understanding what's happening, and allowing it, right? This, the purpose of the current season is to learn or experience. We have the cave. It's almost like I feel for you, it's for you to go into the cave, for you to feel your sacred center. But in essence, I feel like also allowing other people to do the same. Everybody has this sanctity and this sacredness within them. This is why I like to connect people with their soul whisper so that they can do this for themselves. Now, I love doing it, so this is fun for me. And to create a career with this is like just insane and amazing. But where was I going with this? But I'm not responsible for applying the messages I receive, right? I'm responsible for the delivery of them and to get as much clarity for you as I can so that you can hear and connect with your soul whisper and then continue to do so. You are being asked to embody the comic. I love that because honestly, all of this energy is like super heavy. So I'm really happy to like get this card coming out. So it is like, don't take it all too seriously. Yes, you can bear witness to all that is. But you're also being asked in a way to embody this with some sort of comedy. To be like, yes, life is sacred and it is precious. And part of what makes it precious and sacred is having the comedy, right? Or I'll say to this particular collective, maybe perhaps it's not for everyone. That would be hard for me to understand because I love comedy. I love to laugh. I don't know who doesn't, but I suppose there could be someone who doesn't. Again, right now I can't identify with that energy because I love humor. Okay. So as you're moving through this, having that lighter sense, and not taking it so seriously, like other people's issues, okay, other people's pain, other people's anger. I'm getting the sense with this, it's almost like they may feel something, but you take it to the extreme, and like where they are projecting something on you, you end up carrying with you longer than this person who projected it. And so it's all there's some comedy that needs to kind of go with that in order for you to release and to not have the heaviness. All right. If you resist this change, you will experience, that's pretty, the storm whale. This reminds me of a tower moment. Well, I really have it on there, is like the tower moment. If you don't go with this change, then you're just going to experience a lot of storms and chaos. And doesn't that make sense? Because if people are coming to you in order to fix their life based on the chaos that's ensuing within them, and you don't give yourself the sacred space to allow them to figure it out, or you just try to do it for them, you're going to be in that storm with them. So you need to be able to be the bystander on the outside. and move towards, the shaman, right? You can give advice. The shaman's going to give advice. They're not going to take that energy or do it for you. The people that you are helping, or the people you want to help, you will help them by guiding them. But again, you cannot do it for them. And you have to detach. What I mean by that is, like, if they're not doing it, you're like, I just don't understand why you won't do it. One, you really need to look at that energy, because that would mean that there's something inside you that is similar, and you're aggravated because there's something you want to change. And it's almost as if that patience is wearing thin because there's something you want to change, and you're wanting it to happen to somebody in the external world so you feel it internally. So I do think that there's depth to this. Okay, if you know, right now it would be helpful too. We have Eros. I'm seeing playful again here. I just think playfulness is coming out, and it would be helpful to do what turns you on. Okay. Like what makes you feel good? Like through your senses, what feels good to you? What I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, okay. I really feel like it's helpful for you to follow your desires, whatever your true passion is right now. And I feel maybe that's difficult for you because you feel like you can't, and it feels as though it's connected to somebody else, like, because I'm going to have to help so and so I can't do that for myself. That's what this feels like, and that is the opposite of what would be helpful to you right now. It's like you really need to, like, that passion. What is really like turning your vitality on? What direction do you want to move towards? The mindset that will support you through this, we have the Hunter. Being very determined, very, very determined, and focused on letting other people handle themselves. Again, not that you can't give them advice, it's just that you aren't doing it for them. And that you're also releasing. I get this sense of like you need to release once you give the advice. And again, if you can't, look within yourself, because there's a key there for you. And then you will experience the Warrior when you're on the right path. We have what's sticking out here is fierce clarity. And I feel like that's when somebody comes to you, you'll know exactly what it is they need to do. You'll know exactly the patterns that they need to stop, or what is creating whatever they're doing. But again, that's for you to deliver the message and then allow them to take that on their own. When you are able to do this consistently, you're going to know that you've completed this particular soul's journey, and you're moving into a different cycle or season, so to speak. All right, so let's wrap this up. You are in the season of understanding cause and effect. You're moving away from having to sustain and help everybody else, and you're moving towards more of being the shaman, more of being that guide without being so hands-on. Okay, this season is meant for you to embody or experience going within your own cave, and delivering the wisdom from your own cave, okay? delivering that wisdom from within. You're being asked to embody the comedic. The comic. You're being asked to embody the comic as you move along this journey. I think having a lighter energy and a sense of humor is going to help you allow other people to take on their own problems. If you go with this, you will bear witness to all that is. You're going to see everything, and you're going to be able to be that bystander that can see without judging. You can see the cause and effect, and you can have, there could be grief for it, there could be happiness from it, but there isn't judgment on it. Okay, if you resist, you're going to experience a storm. You're going to experience a lot of chaos around you because you're not allowing other people to navigate through their own storm. It's like, you're like, hey, I'll drive in the car with you on the way to the tornado. And instead you should be saying, hey, the tornado is going that direction. I think you should go this direction. And not trying to get in the car with them, grabbing the wheel, like, turn it around. No, you just help navigate them. It's up to them to decide what direction they're going to go. It would be extremely helpful for you to do what turns you on right now, what your passion is towards. This will benefit you. The mindset you need to take is the hunter, the one who is determined, the pursuer. If you think of the hunter, you know, it's almost like you have to get that food in order to survive, okay? I don't want to make this lower frequency, but you're doing it for the village, let's say. Like, you're doing it out of sacredness, okay? Not out of overindulgence. And so the mindset to have is to be very focused on delivering your messages, like the cause and effect, what you see. Because I think that you have very intuitive energy, that you can really pick up on where people are struggling and how to help navigate them through that. And then finally, you're going to know you're in this kind of next phase when you have that warrior mentality, where you are able to have fierce clarity over where this boundary is, how you can help people, and how you can help people help themselves. All right, my friends, if this whisper supported you by bringing clarity, a breakthrough, or a deep confirmation, possibly even a sense of direction, and you feel pulled to reciprocate, you'll find my Venmo and PayPal in the description. If you would like to support this space in a free way, liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel helps these messages reach the souls who need to find them. Until the next whisper, my friends.